So, we are both the children of demons.
We are both the children of
Dysfunctional
demons.
childhoods are something all Desans have in common.
And yet you
And then
overcame
you
yours.
overcame yours.
If you can do
can do
that, you
that.
can overcome anything.
You can overcome anything.
Yes, I believe that. Suffering makes us strong. In a way, I owe him everything, even though he took everything from me. He made me Darkchild, gave me the gift of ruling Limbo. And today, I booted him from it. And it wasn't the first time.
Father for father.
Have you considered ever resuming your reign as ruler of Limbo?
Ruling sounds attractive from afar. You imagine yourself on this giant throne made of 1,000 skulls, having servants fulfill your every whim, having power over everything and everyone you see. But alas, that is not the reality. Being in charge is full of administrative work, managing ungrateful minions, making and keeping demonic pacts. It's boring and arduous. And I don't do boring.
I can see that.
I can see that.
Besides, what would the Midnight Suns do without me? My place is here, tormenting Caretaker and Strange. Well, that's enough about Limbo for today. We must look forward to the challenges that lay ahead.
Sleep well tonight,
So good,
Ilyana.
Ilyana,
You deserve it.
you deserve it.
Good night, Hunter.
Perhaps Ilyana mistrusts me because my facial hair resembles Mephisto's.
Robbie's hero worship is among my chief worries these days. The Parchment of Power is here, within the walls of the Abbey.
I assume you overheard Robbie or someone talking about it.
No, I could feel its power the moment it arrived. It was a numbing dread, the likes of which I have never experienced before. I worry for Robbie.
Do you not think he can handle it?
Do you not think you can
Sarah
handle it?
and Strange probably won't bring this up around him. But that parchment is not just random Latin phrases. It contains the words of Chthon himself. They are as dangerous as nuclear weapons.
Do not worry. It is better to have the parchment protected here with Robbie in the Abbey than out there in the world.
Maybe you're right. But knowing it's so close to us still makes me uneasy.
The page will not be with Robbie
Page
long.
will not be with
If Stark's
long.
plan succeeds, we will be rid of Chthon's only toehold in our world.
Perhaps. The parchment is just one page of many, all carrying Chthon's vile message. Those pages were scattered across the globe. The hope was that they would remain hidden forever. Yet man, in his infinite wisdom, decided to collect them and bind them into the Darkhold.
And now Robbie has the final page.
I pray he is strong enough to carry it. Yes, dear?
Interesting.
Interesting.
Good girl, Charlie.
So
Hunter, hello.
you are alive, are you okay?
Hunter?
Our allies and friends give me pause, Hunter.
Blade and I, we've worked with Johnny before.
Ileana called Limbo home. With that Mephisto creeper living there?
Blaze tried to sell us out and we're still going to trust him? The Midnight Suns are starting to feel like a real positive force for good. We've done several witches and thieves.
Stop being so defensive and listen to us, Robbie.
We're just worried about you, that's all.
No need to be worried. I got this.
I don't think you fully understand what you're carrying. The parchment packs a lot of evil.
And what? You don't think I can handle it? I'll have you know that you aren't the only one who has a corner on controlling darkness. Just ask Sparky.
We're just concerned.
Concerned? You're starting to sound an awful lot like Caretaker, Nico.
Since when did you become such a jerk?
Since he started carrying that damn page, that's
Why
when...
don't you worry about yourself, Blade?
Whatever you say, Robbie. Why don't you go find Peter?
Well, maybe I will. I'm out.
Well, we tried.
The parchment of power is no joke. Then again, neither is Robbie. Let's just hope he's right and he can handle it.
Yeah, let's hope.
Oh, you are gonna love this. So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? I feel like I could automate this process and take... Sometimes, I even impress myself. Initiating Starco mission. What can I say except you're welcome? What are we building today?
Does this meet your specifications? It's really not too bad, considering where it came from.
This forge fire is something. Later.
Ready to work?
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now. And just sit back. Always improvements to be made. That's got me feeling ready to go. Just the boost I was looking for.
Now we can really get down to work. I can see why you think that. If you can... Practice makes perfect. Do your thing. Have time to talk, Hunter?
You do not miss a thing. Always watching.
Many thanks. I saw you witnessed our disagreement in the hallway earlier.
I did.
Yet you didn't say anything.
I did not.
The parchment contains some of the darkest, most twisted magic that's ever existed. Robbie's my friend, but I don't think he's strong enough to withstand those forces. If he doesn't pass that page off to someone else, it's going to consume him.
You may have your doubts, but Robbie is tough. Tougher than you realize.
I wish I could share your optimism, Hunter. Everything related to the Darkhold turns my stomach.
Maybe so. But I have complete faith that Robbie is...
How much longer is he expected?
We are all waiting on Stark.
We're all waiting on
Until
Stark.
he can finalize his plan to destroy it. We wait.
We wait. Robert's stronger than him.
All I can say is Stark had better hurry.
actually agreeing with you, Nico.
Wait, you're what?
It's weird. I just felt this need to be out here. Something about Jeremiah Kane's statue drew me. Guess it's that old Spirit of Vengeance connection, huh?
Like you, Kane
Like
carried
you.
more burdens than anyone
Kane
named should.
More boring than
Yeah,
anyone should.
so he knew how the big honor could also become a curse.
Do you feel like you have
Do
been
you
cursed?
feel like you have been cursed?
Absolutely. I mean, it's awesome to be one of the Midnight Suns and have the incredible responsibility of carrying the Parchment of Power. But it also really sucks.
As long as you carry the parchment with you, you are the most powerful member of the Midnight Suns. I hope you realize that.
Never thought of it that way.
It is an awesome responsibility.
It is an awesome responsibility.
Yeah, but of course, power doesn't do me much good unless I use it. And I doubt that's ever gonna happen.
Blaze's betrayal probably soured your outlook.
About that, I keep thinking about what happened back in Limbo. Right before all the fighting broke out, when Blaze told me you were the key to the parchment, the prophecy, all of it. And that if we took you out, the world might survive.
Robbie.
I know what you're gonna say.
Robbie.
Don't trust Blaze. I get it. Which is why I'm thinking I should read this parchment for myself and find out exactly what caused him to get so worked up about you.
I get your sacrifices.
If you read it, will it cause you to turn on us?
Will it cause
Your
you to turn on
teammates?
us? Your teammates?
What makes you think I will? Do you know what it says?
Not specifically.
Not specifically.
But I know it prompted Johnny Blaze to betray us.
Johnny Blaze to betray us.
And I fear it could cause you to do the same.
And
Whether
it
you are
causes
aware
to
of
do
it or
the same.
not.
Whether you are aware of
Its
it or
power
not.
works in mysterious ways.
Dark powers
Fine,
works in
forget it. I'm
mysterious
not gonna
ways.
read the page. Happy now?
I am relieved, yes. But what are you going to do instead?
I'm gonna do what I normally do. Sit and worry. And hope Stark hurries up with whatever he's building in the forge.
That may take a while.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear you say that. Cool? After all this, I better get a statue of my own around.
Intriguing.
Intriguing.
You feeling all right?
Just tell me.
I already told you.
That was just a bunch of hocus-pocus mumbo-jumbo. Authored by the hand of a corrupted elder god, vile, unspeakable evil power contained within its pages. I get it. The Darkhold is bad. But I'm a scientist. I need facts, examples, highlights, lowlights.
Are you really asking me for a
book report on the Darkhold? I mean, I could just blast the page to smithereens without knowing the context, but understanding it is so much more interesting.
Context or no context, I am still skeptical that your plan will actually work.
Well, okay, then share your deep insights with me, Dr. Spooky. Come on, spill the beans.
I have no beans to spill, Tony. I think I need some fresh air.
Oh, hey. Didn't see you there, Hunter. I guess you're wondering why Strange and I were getting into it.
I saw enough.
He gets so huffy and precious when it comes to his magic stuff. Everything has to be shrouded in mystery, like he's on stage in Vegas or something. I think he's afraid I'm going to turn around and become an even greater sorcerer than he is.
Consider the possibility that Strange understands the universe in ways you could not possibly comprehend.
All right. I'll consider it.
You...
Shh. I'm still considering. Nope, you're wrong.
Surely there is a way for you both to work together in harmony.
Oh, you'll never catch us in the same barbershop quartet. But, given enough time, I'm sure I can reverse engineer an Elder God's programming language. Sure, you may not be able to understand what I'm saying, but that's not my problem.
So you think the Darkhold is no different from some fabulous bit of technology?
Oh, absolutely. And like any other fabulous bit of technology, it's only a matter of time before I figure out how to do what I want to do with it. Every problem has a solution, my resurrected friend. And I'm going to find it.
I will have to remember those words. They may need to be engraved on your tombstone.
Well, that's pretty grim. Oh wait, you mean decades from now when I die a happy and content old man?
No.
Listen, if I do die, the words on my tombstone are gonna be, "The man who rewrote the Darkhold."
For our sakes, I hope you are right. And what about Strange? Are you going to let him sulk?
Oh, I'll find Dr. Spooky later, and explain my position clearly. Make sure he understands.
It might help if you stop calling him Dr. Spooky.
Yeah, you're right. I should use his name. Stephen Spooky.
I give up.
Well, don't give up yet. You need to get the research going on the Gamma Accelerator. I've got the pieces and Dad's research, and I'm ready to go. I'm serious about getting the research started. Parchment isn't going to blow itself up.
The magic highlights, Tony. Highlight. Always a pleasure.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
Acknowledged.
I haven't moved an inch. The plan seems to be working so far. Reality is only an illusion.
I am impressed.
Here it comes. Looks like they called for help. Still coming for me. This shouldn't take too long.
You've still got some time. Tear them to shreds.
You're in trouble now.
A helping hand. Next time, don't mess with a witch.
Don't blame.
Bring them on. As many as you can handle.
Let's try this.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Their persistence is irritating.
They haven't lost interest.
Nothing to worry about.
Time is almost up. Do as much as you can.
Your actions have consequences.
Hail that! Now that was something.
kind. You kissed the mother with that mouth?
You were too weak for this.
I think you got him.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Got it.
We've done it. Excellent work.
The Hell Ride is ready and waiting.
Hey, boss. I could use some help. Hunter, buddy, talk to me.
Nice shirt. Too bad you had to run for it.
The Hell Ride won't let me down. Neither will Johnny Blaze.
Tension's so thick I could claw it to shreds.
Something, or someone, is going to snap. Did you hear Tony and Strange arguing? Who's next? Parker and Nico? Seen good troops lose their minds not knowing if a tank was going to mortar their bunkers, but seeing seasoned, enhanced heroes walking on eggshells is a new kind of unsettling.
You heading to shop class?
I might swing on by.
So is that a yes, or...
So, is that a yes, or...
Yeah, I'll be there.
How's Ileana doing? She fitting in?
Why do you ask?
Why do you ask?
She had a hard time making friends at Xavier's school. Outside of class, she mostly stayed in her room. Doesn't seem that way here.
The Midnight Suns have been good for her.
Have been good for
She
her.
has really come into her own.
She has really come
Good.
into her own.
Thought as much. Always thought Xavier's wasn't the best place for her. Going from the Queen of Hell to the new kid in school wasn't easy.
Queen of Limbo.
Queen of Limbo.
Yeah, whatever. Smells like the devil's prostate. It's hell enough for me. I guess I could do that again.
Who is a good girl?
Who's a good
It is
girl?
my Charlie girl.
It is my Charlie.
That looks good.
Shop class.
So, just the two of us?
So...
Actually, when I asked Parker, he mentioned you stopped by. Said he could convince Robbie if I could get you to show.
No need for me to be a part of that.
I need to make things right. Please, Hunter. I have to fix this.
I have other plans.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you finally beginning to understand now? Family protects one another. Family loves one another. Family would do anything to save one another. Is that not what these heroes of yours preach? Then why abandon you at the doorstep of that wretched pretender Mephisto, my precious child?
My family saved me.
Saved me.
It was the coward Blaze that sold me out.
Blaze that sold me out.
Perhaps. Still, Blaze is no coward. And he is most certainly not a friend to Mephisto. For him to have made such a deal, all the more reason I must have the page.
I knew you were going to go there.
I knew you were going to go there.
Hear me, child. Say what you will about Johnny Blaze, but his soul is one of the strongest I have ever encountered. He has carried the parchment for decades without succumbing to its call, battled angels and demons alike, and rattled the thrones of far too many gods.
It almost seems like you admire him.
Like you admire him.
I simply state the facts. Now he is free of the page, and another takes on the mantle of its guardian.
Robbie.
Do you really think he will prevail over the Parchment of Power?
I have suffered enough betrayals for several lifetimes, Mother. No matter what happens, Blaze's will be the last.
Good. Perhaps you have been listening to me all this time. My original offer still stands. If you truly value your friend, relieve him of his burden and surrender the parchment to me. Ignore my warning, and Blaze's betrayal will be a fond memory compared to what is coming next.
I hope the others slept better than I did.
No, that can't be. I had that dream too.
Maybe it was something we ate.
Don't you mean someone?
I don't know. This stinks of a hex or a curse or something.
If we all had the same nightmare, does that mean we all share the same subconscious neurosis?
God, I hope not.
The probability of every single one of us walking the same dream state is 1 billion trillion to 1. It must mean something.
Yeah, it means we might want to have a little chat with our friendly neighborhood hunter.
Oh, I knew I should have let Mr. Murdoch copyright that for me.
I still can't get that image out of my mind.
Same here. And that's saying a lot these days.
I'm sure there's a logical explanation for this all.
There is... the parchment.
I knew that page would find a way of messing with our heads.
Or maybe it was warning us about you-know-who.
Did you have the dream?
What dream?
What dream?
I'm here if you want to talk about it.
I'm assuming you had the same dream last night as the rest of us.
I am pretty sure I did not. What was it?
I'll let Wanda tell you. She's better at communicating those kinds of things. All I can say is, what I saw last night made me worry about you.
This is 100% Lilith. She is sowing the seeds of distrust between us by manipulating our dreams.
I was just thinking that. I was also thinking it could be the Page, messing with our heads.
It is possible.
It is possible.
The full effects of the Parchment of Power have gone largely unstudied.
And they will remain unstudied. Honestly, I can't wait for it to be destroyed.
So, you are not going to read it?
You're not going to read it?
Hell no. And not just because I suspect it's giving me bad dreams. Because I know whatever Blaze read set him off so hard that he betrayed us.
The Page most likely tricked him into believing the outcome was destined to be in Lilith's favor.
And that's why I'm not going to read it. Like, ever. I think Wanda wants to talk to you. I should stop monopolizing your time and let her get a word in. Oh, and Hunter?
Yes, Robbie?
Yes, Robbie?
Take care of yourself, okay? Like, really take care.
I always do.
I always do.
What is everyone so upset about?
A nightmare. We all had the same one last night, and it has unnerved us. Wondering if you had the same one too. Would be weird if you were the only one in the Abbey who didn't.
I'm surprised a nightmare has shaken the lot of you up so easily.
Not just a nightmare, Hunter, but a shared nightmare. About you.
What?
What?
What about me?
What about me?
Let's just say you... something threw you above us. Your face twisted in what could only be described as extreme agony. And that's as far as I want to remember. I don't want to freak you out. I mean, it was just a dream, right?
Probably.
Killed anybody.
Everything will be all right.
Probably. Everything will
I
be
just
all
hope
right.
you're all right. Nightmare or not, it's shaken us up.
Wanda, I promise you.
Promise you.
It was just a dream.
It was just a dream.
How can you be so sure? We should probably stop talking now. Everyone is staring.
They are staring?
They're staring?
Yep.
They really are frightened,
They
are
really
they not?
are frightened, are they
Hey,
not?
if it makes you feel any better, everyone here is just as afraid of me as they are of you.
Once, I dreamt that I grew 4 more arms after the radioactive spider bite. Then I also grew mouth pincers. I even turned into a giant spider and went full kaiju on Midtown. So no more late night binging on Japanese monster movies when my spider sense is keeping me up. I thought trying to control the symbiote was hard, but Robbie's got the Darkhold. Hope he's doing okay.
Lilith is clean. I'm trying to assume it was Lilith in all our heads last night. Don't prove me wrong, Hunter.
That said, something still isn't quite making sense. The whole picture is fuzzy. We are...
Hey, Hunter.
Last night was...
I'm not worried. Blaze will come through.
Thought it might be nice to get away from the others and not talk for a change.
So we are going to fight again.
So we are going to
Not
fight
exactly.
again.
You've proven you can handle yourself with a sword, Hunter. But a warrior's greatest weapon is their mind. Yoga requires discipline, balance, and control. 3 things I'm hoping you've got in spades. How about we grab a couple of mats and find out?
I did not take you for someone who practiced the asanas.
Sound mind, sound body. Why not work both at once? Besides, I look good doing this.
Okay, Blade. Let
Okay,
us do
Blade.
this.
Let us do this.
Was hoping you'd say that. Now sit down, relax, empty your mind. Or as Magic likes to say, pretend you're Robbie.
Fucking shit.
Parchment really wants us to read out loud. Good thing for everyone, I hate reading in front of the class.
You have to keep that book
Let's
closed.
address the spooky elephant in the room. Dreams are weird, huh? I don't care what the dream implied. You're no villain. It'll take more than Lilith's mind hexery to shake my faith in you, Hunter.
How does Lilith got so much power so she can do this to all of us?
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
Who's Ruby? Who's Ruby? Who's Ruby? I haven't been. Let's go. Let's go, Hunter, man.
I needed that.
I needed that.
I gotta say it. Hanging with you has been a major confidence boost. Well, sort of.
Sort of?
Have you seen the people we've got cruising around this place? Tony's a genius, Strange can do practically anything, Cap is a friggin' icon, Carol can fly the solar system and the fighter jet, and then there's me, with a flaming demon in my head.
A flaming demon in your head is far from
A
mundane.
flaming demon in your head is far
Yeah,
from
it's cool,
mundane.
but not, you know, top shelf cool. Not like those other guys.
Do not let it rattle you, Robbie. Have faith in
Don't
yourself.
let it Robbie.
I don't
Have
know.
faith in yourself.
I don't want to mess up and disappoint anyone or, worse, get someone hurt. I made that mistake once before and I have absolutely zero desire to do it again.
Because you are next to each other, we're just going to awaken our certain abilities. That's the power of my gods. They see you now. Don't underestimate them.
I have got your
I'm
back,
back,
Robbie.
Robbie.
I will make sure that you will never be in that position again.
Yeah, I hear you, Hunter.
I saw something
And,
like in my dream.
I appreciate you seeing the best in me.
And it was good.
Even if the best is Sparky.
I think the best of you is yet to be discovered.
Brother. Get out of my head. Somebody silence that demon. Relaxing.
But last night I felt like I couldn't wake up.
Believe me, if I thought Lilith had any influence over you, well, let's just leave it that I'm glad she doesn't. Now, where's the webhead with my coffee? Weird dreams, huh? Probably just the end of the world jitters. You get used to them.
Lilith's messing with our minds, right? Because that dream was too real.
Seems like everyone had a restless night. I hate to ask this, but are you all right?
Why? Do I look like there is something wrong with me?
No, not at this moment, but the dream, I mean, nightmare we all had of you.
The one everyone had, but no one will tell me about?
No one will tell me about?
Let's just say you should be grateful to have your collar to protect you.
Protect me from what exactly?
Your mother, Hunter. Who else? If it wasn't for that collar, who knows how she might be able to manipulate you? I wouldn't put it past her to invade your dreams, the way I think she just invaded ours last night.
Can't we just stop her?
Do you really think she can manipulate us through our dreams? Even in this protected pocket dimension?
Anything is possible. In any case, best to keep our wits about us. I just don't want anything to happen to you, kiddo. Disturbing dreams aside, we must focus on the Gamma Cannon.
I pinch myself awake and just thank the staff of one who was doing it.
One of the Hydra operatives in this area has been transmitting unusual signals back to their base of operations. If we can capture that agent, we might gain some insight into Hydra's plans.
Huh, is that all?
strength of chaos energy.
I suppose it's something.
Now's your chance. Take them into custody before they can regain their bearings.
Really getting on my nerves.
On Beta, moving into position.
I guess they're still after me.
It's your time.
Shoot up here!
Where'd you learn that one? You asked for it. Ever been punched in the face by a god? Today might be